Welcome to the Well Within radio podcast. I am your host, Shalina Litt.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm taking in a lot of content at the moment that's giving me like crazy understandings of the things that I'm experiencing right now. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I don't know where it came from. It's just started popping up. So maybe it's been sent to me and I'm just taking it in. But it's giving me a lot of understanding, which is allowing me to deal with a lot of things a lot easier right now.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
So welcome,
How you doing?
Simeon
Aye.
AKA Zimbo.
Yeah, big Zim now. It's Big Zim now. You get me? Big Zim.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I know what
It's a
you
pleasure.
like. I was kind of expecting you to say no. I'm not gonna lie.
And now I can't say, obviously I'm not going to say no to certain people. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
So, for those that don't know who you are, please introduce yourself.
How do I introduce myself? Love and blessings, people. So my name is Zim. Well, a lot of people will know me as Zimbo. I don't like to use that name no more. I prefer Big Zim, or my actual real name, which is Simeon. You get what I'm trying to say, Carl? I'm a professional now. You know, then we're there. Yeah, and I do many things. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I used to be a musician. I'm not going to say I'm a musician now. I've lost interest. But yo, I'm a writer. I'm a business owner. I'm an activist. I work for my people. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm here for the community. That's what I'm about. You know what I'm trying to say? The upliftment of my people. Like I'm a die for that.
Yes, and it's very clear. Anyone that's following you knows that you're not someone who's there for entertainment, for impressing folk. You say it like it is.
Yeah, I'm not here to tick boxes. You know what I'm trying to say?
Absolutely.
And you know what? I feel like a lot of the time I rub people the wrong way because of what I say or how I deliver my message. But you get me? I'm not for everyone. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm for the hard of hearing. You know, like that. So sometimes I have to deliver my thing the way where the people that I'm talking to are gonna feel it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So sometimes I deliver in a way that rubs people the wrong way, I should say.
Well, the saying is, if you can't hear, then you must feel, isn't it?
You know them ones. You know them ones.
But the thing is, right, I do think people are hard of hearing because they're not awake, right? And the way that we speak to people sometimes is that slap in the face. It wakes them up.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
For
they
real.
need that thump in the chest, like, you know, what are you doing?
For real. There's a lot of people living on, I'm going to say autopilot right now, do you get what I'm trying to say? And just living, not consciously living. You get what I'm trying to say? Really not consciously living. They're living in a program and they're reacting to the external world and that's all they're doing. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Living in reaction and then living in a state of protection. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So right now there are good things happening, but yo, it's a mess. You know what I'm trying to say? It's a mess. And even with the work that I do, like we get to hear stories and see how some of the young people in our city have to live. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We definitely need to do better as a community.
So talking of the work that you do today, what is an average day looking like for you now?
Do you know what? It depends, you know. Sometimes I'm at home working from home. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And then sometimes I'm out meetings. Sometimes I'm going to deliver talks. Couple of days a week I work in schools. So I run an organisation. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I do mentoring. I run an organisation. There's a lot more to it. You know what I'm trying to say? And we deliver mentoring programs, workshops, and also community engagement activities. You know what I'm trying to say? We do love with the youths. We're like big brothers, community fathers. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like really as well. It ain't easy, but it's what's the word? You know, when you actually make an impact and you see changes, and maybe I see a youth 10 years after I've worked with him 10 years ago, and I see him now and he's like, yo, remember where, and tells me what he's doing now. So it's fulfilling. That's the word. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It's good to see. It's good to see and know that you have got a hand in bringing people, uplifting people. You know what I'm trying to say? Making people reach the next stage. So that's what we do. That's what I do on a day-to-day basis. Also, obviously, I'm a father. I'm a family man. You know what I'm trying to say? So I do football runs and all of that, school runs and everything. You get me? So I'm a grafter, man. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it.
I like that you say that, and I think it's important that actually we highlight that, because there is this narrative out there that is winning, that the social construct of a black man, right, is a certain way, right? Oh, if you see a black man, you're going to be holding onto your purse, or they're probably drug dealers. You know, this narrative, we have to smash that to smithereens. And you know,
do you know what though? I feel like it's something that people say, but it's not the reality. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, there are a lot of what's the word? I'm gonna say non-existent fathers and that, but yo, there's a whole heap of good fathers in our community from my generation that are putting in work. You get what I'm trying to say? There is a whole heap of them. So sometimes I feel like the narrative needs to change, because things have changed, fam. Things have changed. Yeah, we still got a lot of people doing badness and all the rest of it, but yo, there's a lot of stand-up guys out here putting in work. You get what I'm trying to say? I know a lot of them personally. Do you get me? So I feel like the narrative needs to change, because us as men, we have definitely changed. Not all of us, but as a group, you get what I'm trying to say? We have definitely changed, you know, like that. So let's not follow the old narratives. And I know a lot of the old stories are still present today. So I'm not saying that that's not the case, but that's not the only narrative. Far from. You get what I'm trying to say? So let's start talking more about the positivity that's happening, even though we need to address the idiot business going on. Do you get me? But that narrative of us as black men are deadbeat dads and not looking after our youths and this and all the foolishness, and yo, most of my brethren are not, in fact all my brethren have got jobs, fam. We all work, fam. You get what I'm trying to say? Like it's not that old narratives need to get thrown out the window, because we ain't there no more.
Yeah.
Maybe a lot of people are there but that's them in their mind. Do you get me?
Now, talking of changing old narratives, you was once young.
Yeah.
And quite a lot of people that have watched One Day would see ours in...
I wasn't in One Day.
Oh, not One Day.
No.
There was another documentary.
The 1 mile away.
1 mile away. We're going to edit that bit out, by the way. Yeah, my point is that we've seen you on the big screen. We've seen little Zimbo, right? And even then, it was clear that not only were you well articulated, but you was a man who you were quick to jump to a decision, right? You are now in a position where you are mentoring and giving young people advice. If we were to look at that advice, is it the advice that you needed, or have we had to change the advice that we're giving in relation to the times we're in now?
Do you know what it is? So, it is the advice that I would have needed. Maybe at that time, I was getting that advice. I did have that advice from 1 or 2 people that used to stop me and see me and speak to me. But the advice was coming from the wrong people. Do you get what I'm trying to say? They weren't the people that I respected. Do you know, like that? And even though it's not even... I don't want to say I didn't respect them like that. I don't want to say I didn't respect them, but yeah, I kind of didn't. Do you get what I'm trying to say? They weren't the people that I would listen to. The people the people that I would listen to is bad man. That's who I was listening to. That's who I could relate to. So I'll be honest, that's who I listened to. That's who could tell me, yo, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. You get what I'm trying to say? And that's what I would follow. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality. Like, so I feel like, to answer the question, I feel like it's who's giving the message. You get what I'm trying to say? It's who's showing you the way, really. Yeah. Really. So I even say, like, a lot of the time, like, older man them really used to show us about how to move on the road.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How to do road better. You get me? How to even do it a bit safer.
Yeah.
But how to do it and do it hard. You
Yeah.
know what I'm trying to say? Whatever it is, whether it's criminality, drugs, or just straight violence. You get what I'm trying to say? But those are the people that I respected at that time. Those are the people that I would have listened to. So in a similar way, in bringing it forward today, like people like myself, that's who I would have listened to. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I've always been, I would have said I've always been smart, and I would say I've always been semi-consciously aware, you know. But I just had, back then, I had a total different belief system. Do you get what I'm trying to say? My programming was totally different then. My programming was like Menace to Society, West Coast gangster rap, and the hood. Maybe when I was younger, I was getting consciousness and righteousness at home and stuff like that. 'Cause obviously my family were Rastas and all them things there. So we used to get consciousness, but by the time I was 13, 14, I was out on the streets, man.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? And really, it didn't start off being out on the streets doing badness. Because really, when I was started, we used to go roller skating and things like that and play tracking and that. And then it just started to get, because at the end of the day, we had too much time on the road. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We had too much free time, fam. And I've learned this as a parent, so I'd make sure my children they don't really have a lot of free time. They're busy. Busy. You know what I'm trying to say? They've got things going on. And we had a whole heap of free time, fam. We didn't have no out of school activities. Wow, do you know what? In fact, we did, because we was in a dance group called Footprints till I was about 13. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, so you see them times there, and we started rapping as well. That's how I started rapping. But you see them times there, we was training 3-4 times a week, performing, going around the country, performing this and that.
Yeah.
So that was my out of school activity. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I had my uncle Martin. He was managing us, and he used to train us. And he was a positive brother. He used to teach us little sayings and this and that, and he was a kind of teach us positivity and righteousness and that kind of things. But by the time we was 13, that fell apart, crumbled. So my out of school activity was gone. But now I go to school, come home, and I'm outside, and there's beer free time, and my mum was working. My mum was on her own, grafting. You know what I'm trying to say? Grafting and studying, bro. So my mum was putting in a shift. And me as the oldest son, I was just looking after my brothers in the evening. My mum would come back, make sure we eat. Then she might have to go college for 3 hours or something, come back. You know what I'm trying to say? But that was a lot of free time for us to play, be outside. So
and I guess bond with other young children or kids that had the same situation, where their mums were single parents, were at work, didn't have the capacity to know where their kids are.
And we didn't have phones them days. You get what I'm trying to say? God. And you have to think, we're boys, fam. We're boys. By the time you get to 13, 14, like, mom can only do so. The fear of mom is loosening now. So we're just ramping, we're outside. Then that leads to stealing cars and little robberies and that. And then that's it. You can go anywhere from there. You can go in any direction. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It just depends on who you start to follow, who you start to shape yourself as a young man. Do you get me? So as parents, we have to make sure our youths have got things doing. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I know it's not easy, but bro, kind of have to give your life for your youths once you have them. So you got to make it work. You got to make things happen. You get me?
And I do think that when we look at, because obviously I like to have an intention with this show that it is about holistic community well-being, right? Okay. And I do think that we have to come together as a village, as a community, and take back our children, because we are now contending not only with the streets, but we're contending with music, we're contending with films, we're contending with social media, right?
But you know what? It's always been like that. And it's cold. What we don't understand is it's only now people are really beginning to understand that, these things are shaping our minds. It's shaping culture and shaping our minds. I used to say that and people think I was mad. When I was saying that 10 years ago, everyone thought I was mad, but I was learning then. I was actually learning then, and people are getting it now and think, because the information is becoming more readily available.
Yeah.
People are starting to learn it and see for themselves, like how your mind is programmed by the information that you intake, the things that you see, your everyday life, your everyday experience shapes your character, shapes who you are as a person, unless you decide to shape it yourself. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Now, that last comment, unless you decide to shape it yourself.
It's real.
On this journey of breathwork, right? We know about breathwork, right?
Yeah, man. We've had a couple of sessions.
Yeah. And thank you so much for because when you actually were doing the breathwork, it was at a time when not a lot of people knew about the breathwork, and you were like, "Yeah, Shalina, I'm for it," right? And I just remember thinking, "Whoa, like you just proper was able to just get into the zone, right? And connect." And this is why what I was saying is that if people know who they are, but are you operating from a traumatized self or from your higher self? Because there's a big difference, right? And, you know, I never forget the fact that you would actually be able to do the breath work and see, you know, in a righteous mindset, through the righteous mind of the eye, of the ears, of the heart, you know, is it something that you've continued doing or that you use in your daily actions? Because I've seen a big change in how you're operating. I see you more now as a dad, you know.
Yeah, I'm in Zen mode right now.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah,
Share your gems.
Nah, do you know what? Okay, then. So you have to realize, before we met anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I had already been a person that practiced meditation for a period of time, like years. I've met not like for years constantly, but I'll probably fight for a year or two, and maybe, or then for 6 months, and and then I'm not doing it, and then so it's always been something I've practiced since I started my journey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? It's always been something I practice, and as well, I have an understanding of what I'm trying to do, of what we're trying to do when you're meditating or when you're doing breath work. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And so if I'm gonna explain it, if I'm gonna try to explain it, what I try to do, or what I do, is totally space out. I'm gonna say space out. I go into a mode where my body doesn't exist. I forgot about my body. The only thing that exists is space and darkness, and then wherever my thoughts go. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's a place where, like, so I'm through meditation, I get to that place. So it's easy. So when we did do the breath work, it was very easy for me to just, like, there's a space and I'm gone. I'm no longer here. I'm literally gone. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's why when we did it, you actually seen the difference, because I could actually let go. Even when we did it outside one time, like, I can let go and I'm gone. When I rap, or when I'm rapping, it makes me do that as well. So when I rap, I space out. Sometimes when I rap, I close my eyes, and then, like, once I get into it, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Like, I'm no longer here. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it was very easy for me to do that. Now, I haven't really been, I haven't done it in the way that we did it since, but I do use breath work in a lot of things. Okay. Anyway, and maybe I use it more now. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's just in, maybe I'm feeling triggered about something. I use it then.
Yeah.
I use it in loads of different situations. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Where I need to kind of be centered and stop myself from going to places I might not want to go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's very when you practice it for a long period of time, it can have a powerful impact. That's serious.
Yeah, I think the way that I word it to my youngest, I said, are you going to let your emotions control you, or are you going to be in control of your emotions, right? And so I'm glad that you shared that, because I think it's an important space that you have to go to. So what I say is that you're in a physical realm, right? And when you can learn to detach from the physical realm, it's not that you've detached and left the physical realm, it's just that your soul has become expansive and you're now moving in a spiritual realm, right? And so it means that you then go into divine alignment, right? I'm wording it better now.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of self-seeking myself. So when I met you a couple of years ago, I never forget, we was having a conversation and you were like, staunch. That's the word, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I swear that word never left me, right? For the longest time. I was bossing it with Alex the other day. I was like, yeah, man, I'm staunch in this one, And she just started laughing, like, because it just reminds us of you. Where you at now? What's the word that you've been, operating on?
Do you know what? I'm raw gonna say powers.
Okay.
I feel like it's powers. I'm still staunch though. We can't let go of the staunch because it's the way you have to be. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I feel like, and you know what? The word, I can't explain what it actually means. I can't. I'm gonna be honest. I can't explain what it means.
But you know that it's just strong.
Yeah, it's like solid.
And I'm not moving from this position.
Yeah, solid. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'd say powers now, but do you know what? Where I am now, like, I can't swear, so I'm not gonna.
No.
But so, and this is only right now, yeah. But right now. I'm kind of in a space where not a lot can bother me. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm semi-free right now, where not a lot is phasing me, and that doesn't mean things ain't going on. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But I'm in a space now where I'm managing it very different. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm managing it very different. Yeah, I can still get triggered, but how am I dealing? How do I operate or move when I'm triggered now? So I'm kind of in a space where it's hard to draw me out. Yeah. I'm like in a sense where I'm gonna be aggressive or angry. Do you get me?
Yeah.
That don't mean I'm not gonna cuss if I feel like I have to cuss, but I'll cuss smiling behind my.
Yeah. I hear that. And I do say, when I speak to people about the breath work, I said, it's like emotional weightlifting, right? So, if we look at being bothered as a really heavy weight, right? When you first start practicing breath work, it's kind of like trying to pick up a really heavy weight, right? So your muscles are weak, but then as you keep doing it, you get stronger.
Yeah.
Right? So when someone tries to hit you with something heavy, you're just like, no, it just don't touch me. Like, you don't hit you. You don't feel the weight, right?
Do you know what as well? I'm going to be honest, I'm taking in a lot of content at the moment that's giving me like crazy understandings of the things that I'm experiencing right now. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I don't know where it came from. It's just started popping up. So maybe it's been sent for me and I'm just taking it in. But it's giving me a lot of understanding, which is allowing me to deal with a lot of things a lot easier right now. Yeah. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So yeah, it's what you call it. I'm not even how I used to feel about, because before I used to get really angry about the state of the community and what a lot of the youths are going through and that. But now, like, it's not something that I'm angry about. It don't vex me no more. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I understand what's going on, and I understand that, and I understand I can't save everyone, so I'll do what I can. And what I'm really trying to do now is help people through being the example. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I want to do that more than anything else. I'd rather be the example and show people how to live. Yeah. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, it's real. And that don't mean I'm living the best. I've still got what you call it, but there's balance. You get me?
Yeah.
There's balance.
I seen a really powerful video where a guy just meditates, and he says the power of one person just meditating actually affects the frequency around them. So imagine if everyone was doing it at the same time, we could technically, save Birmingham, save our young people, because frequency is real.
Do you know that's been proven though?
Indeed, yes, I do.
Because they've
Go
actually
on, share though.
But because I can't share it exactly because I won't remember where they did it, but I know it's been done multiple times.
Yeah.
Where they've had, like, let's say you got 3,000 people in Birmingham meditating at the same time.
Yeah.
On the same thought level around peace and harmony and this and that, and it shows statistically that there was like a percentage and drop in the crime rate at the time when people were meditating, when the meditation was going on. There's actually experiments that have been done where that has been proven. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah,
I wish I could remember the place, but so many experiments have been done. You're right. And I was speaking to Aaron from Higher Self, the movement, and we're thinking about doing that actually, and just having a collection of people come together, because for me, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Christian, whatever your spiritual dominion, right? For me, prayer is a frequency. Yeah. And if we are all doing it, affirmations is a frequency, and if we can all just put out there the right frequency, it's powerful, right? And so I don't think what you're doing is strange. I think it's powerful, and you are a testimony for those around you, that are moving in the same way. And so keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I can't even really talk about what I'm really doing right now until it happens. But when it happens and I start speaking about it, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So just know I'm doing a lot to understand this type of information, as well as prove that it's real.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? I'm on it, like super on it.
Trust me. Like, honestly, recently, I don't know if you knew my recent experience, but, I found myself amidst people like 19 Keys,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I was just, like, in the room, like, well, how did I get here? Why am I here? I think the biggest epiphany for me was the fact that I think a lot of people seek what their own purpose in life is, right? They're like, it's self-driven. But I think when you understand that you are a vessel for God's work, and actually what you've been through is to actually do God's work, to tell people, hey, I've been through this, I've been this person, but this is who I am now. That's when alignment just is like a tsunami. It comes from out of nowhere. You've got people, you've got just bringing you to places and opening doors, and so I guess in that way you kind of just go, okay, I'm doing God's work. I'm praying on it, just making sure this is God's alignment and not, another entity trying to get us off path.
Do you know what? So when I was coming in there, one of the brothers says, "What are you saying? You ready?" And I was like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But you know what? I just let the Most High speak through me.
See it there.
Right, but you know what? I'll be honest. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the time when I'm public speaking, I let the Most High speak through me.
Yeah.
I try to zone out, because when I zone out, it means it's not me no more. You get what I'm trying to say? Something speaking through me.
Yeah.
Like I actually do that. Like it's something. Yeah. It's something that I do. Like, really, I tell you why I do it as well, because I used to write. So when I used to do public speaking, I used to write what I want to say, or have cards. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And in all honesty, it kind of it messes up my flow.
Yeah,
it messes up my flow. So I had a choice where I need to start learning exactly what I'm saying before I go and do public speaking. I don't do that though.
Yeah.
So because I don't really want to do that. I have done it a couple of times, but I don't like it, because it's like, it's hard work. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
And it feels fake, right? It just feels.
But do you know what? So I'm not gonna say it feels fake because I write it.
Yeah.
And because I write it, it comes out. I'm a sick writer, so I like how it comes out. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But now, what I do is, I have a good idea of what I want to say in my head, of the message that I want to get across, and then I just let the Most High speak through me.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm going to tell you one story, because there's one time I was at a talk, and this is the first time I did it actually. So I was at a talk, I was with Dylan, and Dylan's telling me to say bare things. He's like, yo, make sure you put this in, make sure you put that in, make sure I'm like, yo, blood, get out of my head. So but I was listening to him. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And then I thought, yo, I don't know how I'm going to remember all of this, because I'm writing, I'm trying to get notes and thinking, yo, it's long.
Yeah.
Yo, I just need to remember what to cover. Yeah. And just let it flow. And I did it, and that's what I do now.
Yeah.
That's what I do now.
Absolutely. And I think it's evident. It really is, So, God, we're running out of time. I've got like a few minutes left.
Swear.
The show is all about holistic well-being.
So can I talk about something that I want people to really know about? This is not even anything I'm doing. This is just something that I think is a very important message. I say it all the time. Yeah. So, guys, yeah, your way of thinking, defines the outcomes of your life. Yeah. It literally defines where you're going to end up in life. Your way of thinking. You get what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. So, based on that, doesn't it not make sense that, okay, first of all, we teach children how to think about the way they think based on the desired outcomes, based on where they want to go. That's one thing. I actually think that should be something that needs to be implemented in the educational system.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? And then on the flip side, that is something that we should be doing as a community, as a people, as individuals. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, you have to choose your thinking. If you don't choose your thinking will be chosen for you. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And this is why everyone's in Lula land, and in a when I say people are just in a program and dealing with foolishness, because that's all they're intaking. And then no one thinks about why they do things, why they are the way they are. Like, people need to start analyzing why you are the way you are.
Yeah.
And especially if you're not happy with your life. Like, if you're happy with your life, cool, keep doing your thing. But if there's some type of unhappiness in your life and you're not happy with the way you're living, then you need to start analyzing who you are as a person, why you are the way you are, and start to take control of your way of thinking. Start to think about the way you think. It's not a game. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's not a game. I think it's very important for people to understand, like, that. Like, it's time to take control of your mind, because that's what right now we're at war for the mind. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We're at war for the minds of our children. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because media, pop, modern culture has got the minds of our children, bro. So if we're not trying to shape their mind, shape their characters, the beast is shaping their character and their mindset, fam, and we can't have that.
I'm going to share with you like an activity that really helps do that, right? So whenever I work with people, I'll say to them, I want you to look at the time matrix. So if we were to analyze how we spend our time daily, right? You have 24 hours in the day. How many of those hours are you sleeping? All right, let's say 8. Boom, you got 16 hours left. How many of those hours are you scrolling? Are you sitting at traffic lights? How many of those hours are you idle, just sitting there thinking about nothing? How many of those hours are you doing something constructive where you're consciously, intentionally moving, right? When you look at it daily, when you look at it on a weekly basis, honestly, it really makes you realize that time really is a commodity, you know? And that's why I say I make sure I'm devoting my time to, one, myself, you know, holding space. That might be worshipping the Most High, you know. And then I make sure that I'm there for my family, right? Because I do think that, you know, the beast, whatever you want to call it, you know, the entity, the other people's agendas, they're playing with our time. Do you know what I mean? Like, they want our time. And, you know, ultimately, for me, when I look, you know, when I'm on my deathbed now, I'm sent a spreadsheet of how I spent my time. Say, you know what? Yeah, man, I'm happy. I spent most time cooking dinner with love for my children. We sat down, we ate together, but yeah, it did really.
That's real. It's real.
It did really tune me in with exactly what you're saying.
No, it's real, man, and it's so, sorry, yeah, it's so important that we start to think in that way. Do you get what I'm trying to say? If we don't, I say this to the youths that I'm dealing with, fam. A lot of the time, it says, yo, you have to choose who you're gonna be. You have to choose how you're going to think. If you don't, it's gonna be chosen for you, fam. Do you get me? And maybe like back in the day, or a lot of people, like say a lot of the man them then would believe that they chose to live the bad boy life and go jail and this and that. Like, but yo, I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't a choice. It was programming. We was made to believe that that's what we wanted to do. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We was socially engineered. Like, that's what's real. We was socially engineered.
When I go do with the youths, I'm like, you know what I say to them? I say, all right, come, you stand up, slap yourself in the face. No, what are you talking about? I'm not gonna slap myself in the face. I'm like, okay. I'm like, guess what? You've been duped, because you're hurting yourself in ways that you don't even realize is the equivalent to you slapping yourself in the face, you know? And I get them understanding. People are out there marketing, exploiting you. They know what you're wearing at a certain age. They know who you're talking to. They know where you put your time. You know what I mean? It's serious.
Yeah, man, it's time to break free. I've been talking about breaking the shackles for a long time, fam. And the shackles that I've been talking about is it's the mind, bro, because they've got us. They've had us for the longest. Do you get me? So the only way we're gonna break free is to take control of how we think, how we operate, and stop dealing with this idiot culture, fam. The culture's disgusting right now. I've deleted Instagram off my phone because I'm sick of it. And it's that's one, it's taking up a lot of my time because I spend time scrolling. Number two, I'm sick of the content that's on there. Maybe it's my algorithm, but it's not always my algorithm. Sometimes I like to follow and see what people are doing, and a lot of the time it's like, it's too much. A lot of people are just chatty patty, fam. Be a chatty patty business. You know what I'm trying to say? Talking about this person and talking about that person, and there's nothing constructive going on. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Be an idiot thing. Be an idiot thing. I'm not involved.
It's
you
brain
what I'm
rot.
trying to say?
You know, this younger generation, they run joke on it. 6, 7, like all of this kind of foolishness, and I get so upset because I'm just like, you guys are not growing your minds anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on now.
So we've got a lot of work to do.
We have.
You know what I'm trying to say? We've got a lot of work to do.
And you're doing it.
I'm not trying to do it alone though. So everyone needs to get their hands dirty now. You know what I'm saying? I said this the other day. Like, sometimes I feel like a bad dad, and it's not even my youths I'm dealing with. Do you get me? Like, it's mad out here. It's crazy out here, fam. So like, it's time for the fathers to step up, and the mothers let the fathers do their thing. Let them step up. Give them the authority. To set pace. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, really. Hopefully they got the mindset to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it has been amazing having you on, Simeon. I knew it would be worth it.
Powers. I hope the guys at home enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, Powers. Exactly. I'm sure they will. And we were going to put that podcast out there because we want people to hear this and start doing the work. Let's wake up.
Yeah, man, it's needed.
You know?
It's needed. If you're not doing it now, it's a madness. Madness. But thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's been a good convo.
Yeah. All right.